No bleepers, how the devil are you? Okay, so the weather is horrific at the moment. So it's all gone a bit back to the future. I did this hunt the other day, and I'm doing the intro to it now. Oh, excuse me. So the video you're about to see is my first hunt with the Q30, which I call the X30 on pretty much every occasion because of the X5, X10, X30, Q30. All right, okay, so it's my first hunt. The unboxing of it and the depth test will actually come next week. It's going to be around that because of the weather and it's a long story. Yeah, so anyway, in this video, just pay particular attention of something that I call common sense metal detecting as well, because it's something that I see a lot of people, beginners, kind of ignore, and it's something that you should pay particular attention to, and I'll tell you why at the end of the video. Anyway, my friends, oh man, it's wet in here as well. Let's crack on. Rightio then, the first official target with the X30, sitting on the surface, unfortunately. God, can you hear those chickens in the background and cockerels? A ring of nothingness, alas. And that's just unfortunately an inconsequential piece of metal. I'm very close to pylons, so the X30 is freaking out a little bit. Oh, I've got a little love heart, look! A little love heart pendant-y thing. Oh, that bodes well. Thank you, my little X30. That bodes very well, as far as I'm concerned. Very happy with that little cutie. We'll start having a look at the tone. I'm just getting used to the machine, tones, you know, that type of thing. Once I've done that, we'll have a look at the, start looking at some target IDs if you're interested. Woo! And that's my first 4-hole little button there. Okay, cool. Good sign. The spine of a Zoid, huh? You don't find many of them around these days. Good Lord, I hope you can hear me all right. It's rather windy out there. Right, so I've had a good old fiddle with the machine. Oh, I need to tighten this. Need to tighten that. No excuse that. Good old fiddle so far. Pretty sure I know what's going on here. I'm on 3 tones at the moment. Got a nice mid there in the 70s. So let's get in there and see what that is, shall we? Okay, that was unfortunately a shotgun shell. Commit to memory, 72, 74 flipping mid-tone. Gonna do a test on Romans, see if we get the same. I'm wondering if the X10 was so good at picking out, I just knew what was under the cord in the end. Wonder if we can do the same with the X30 concerning shotty shells. That'd be impressive, wouldn't it? Can't get that's a lot of depth, isn't it? That's good, that's really good. And that one was come in at a late 70s, early 80s, mid-tone again. Not sure what it is. It's like an old, it's like a conveyor belt, isn't it, or something? Perhaps a Pixie conveyor belt. I find a lot of them around here. Yeah, all right, one for the scrap, I reckon. No. Now this is interesting, and that came up as a really strong mid. Around about late 60s, early 70s, and I can already see what it is. It's my first. It's a first again. I think it's a military button. Yeah, it's a square military button. I think I've never had a square one before. Yes, that is awesome. Never had a square military button. I think I can make out a number. Is it 70 or 76? Right, this is one that I will clean up in earnest, and it will go on my Patreon page. You guys who are interested, I'm cleaning up all my finds and researching them thoroughly as well, and they're all going on my Patreon page. It doesn't matter what tier you join, It's all the same. Go over there and support me if you want, and you'll see this little beauty cleaned up eventually. I've been doing a lot recently. Anyway, that is awesome. Right, okay, this is nice. 82. But you can hear, this is why I already like this machine, you can hear a clip in the background. Slightly clipped, right? Oh. Okay, it was on the surface. So we might as well do this one together while we're already here. So it's slightly clipped, so it was a nice high tone, but it was nice. It was also coming in with a bit of a you know? And all the good machines do that, and I can already see it's a bit of lead. Yeah, it's about right. That's about right. Yeah, good target, but it was also going, yeah, I ain't so sure, old chap. That makes complete sense to me. Cool. Off into the distance. Here comes the rains. Right, that was a nice strong 83 sitting on the surface. As you can see there, I think it's probably a button. No, I think we might have our first coin, X30. And I do believe it's probably a coin of nothingness. Yeah, it looks it, doesn't it? Yeah, that'd be a coin of nothingness, my. Ooh, just gonna give it a slight rubbing down, because it might not be. One sec. No, that is not a coin of nothingness. Well, you've got to be careful. Okay, this is going to go on my Patreon page as well. I'll remove this bronze disease here. That could even. That's not going to be silver, is it? If it's bronze disease, it's going to be copper. What can we see over here? What does that say? Is it George's? Could it be a George of some sort? Oh, could it be a George the I? No, that's early milled. We cleaned up one recently, and there's a George the I. That was early milled. No, it's not. We haven't got the milling round the side. Oh man, that is cool though, isn't it? Nothing this side. Oh, good girl. My first coin with the X30, and it's a little beauty. Well, it's not a beauty, but it's got some age to it. Sitting on the surface, fantastic. All right, there's another one in the mid there. Another coin. It's thick though. Woo! Not Roman thick though, I don't think. Let's give it a quick clean up. Strange one, this. Not sure. Oh, hold on. What is that there? There's something there, isn't there? Can you see that at the top? Is it like a crown? On the other side, we have this kind of like hatch pattern almost. Not a button. It's a coin, I think. Well, that is odd, isn't it? Thick. Could be Roman then, I guess. Oh, we're gonna break out another pair of gloves, I think. Yeah, that's a strange one. Right next to that signal, we've got another one, not as prominent. 60s, late 50s, early 60s. That last one was pretty much on the surface. This one's not going to be. Right, let's get in there and see what it is. Right, this one's felt to be a bit deeper, so I'm using the pointer. By the way, the Quest pointer comes free with the X30 at the moment. I don't know how long that's going to be. You could be watching this video years down the line, but that is the deal at the moment. Come on, is this going to be something nice? Come on. No, I thought it was going to be something nice. It could still be. Oh no, you fool! No, I thought it was going to be a lovely bit of silver live, a live silver dig. I thought this was going to be a hammered for a second there, but it's not. But it is something I think interesting anyway. It could just be a button, but it does look interesting this side here, doesn't it? Can you see? Let's get in and clean it up. Well, I am not sure what that is. It says George around there again, look. So it's definitely a coin. George the what? No idea. Is that the bust there, do you think? I think so. You can see the neck part there and the back of the head coming round there perhaps. And the George, yeah, going around there. You know that I mentioned earlier about my first milled coin? I think this might be the same thing. I think this might be a George the First. We would have Britannia there. Oh, I think we can just make her out actually. Sitting on the throne. I think this is a George the First. I reckon it says it there. And if you look closely, you can just make out milling. Can you hear those? What is that? Sure, I can see llamas. Yeah, I wonder how much I can get that. That's going to be a real project, that one is. Very interesting. Okay, and we have another coin or button situation right here. Before we get that out, I just want to talk to you about something I call common sense hunting, and it's pretty much common sense, obviously. But unfortunately, not that many people do it. Well, actually, loads of people do it, you know, and people have been doing it for years. But you'll be surprised at how many people don't do it. And that being, we've had a number of coins now, right? And that lovely square button. So all I'm doing now is I am squaring off a big part of the field, yeah? And then I'm just hitting that square. You know, typically I'd move away for other hunt areas, but no, I need to smash this area now, you know, because I need to just investigate this area even more. And on that note, let's have a look what this is. Oh, I think it might be a coin rather than a button. It is a coin. Looks like and feels like a halfpenny to me. Yeah, I think it's an old halfpenny, I think. But there you go, another one in this area that would have been missed if I had moved on and started investigating other places. And it's important to be thorough. And boredom can set in when you're just hunting one bit, but yeah, don't. Stick with it. Stick with it, trust me. Okay, moving on. Okay, I've just given this a quick clean up. Oh, that's annoying. I thought... Oh, I cleaned it up in dismay, I do apologise. I thought it was a cut half. A hammy cut half. Still be a coin though, you know. Is it silver? I think that might be silver actually. If it is, I'm not too unhappy. But I did think it was a cut half hammered. Oh well. Stop laughing at me, you horrid geese. Ah! And that's just a ye olde washery type thing. Oh, sun's decided to come out and play. That's nice, isn't it? And in celebration, I've got myself a little mini bullet. Hoorah! And that's just a little domed button there. Hello, domed button. Well, that was a slightly dangerous game to play. That was a horrible signal. That was like 48.50, and it's I nearly discarded it. But it looks, I don't know if it is anything, it definitely was a coin. A really old one, you know. Sorry about the wind. I think, I mean, it could be I don't know, it could be a little Roman that. But my immediate thought was it was going to be a rose farthing. But I'm not so sure now. But still, you know, I don't want to be missing stuff like this. So that's a little lesson learned on my part there. Well, as you can imagine, that one pinged. Big old button. I think it's a button. Huge. This one's reasonably nice. I thought we'd do this one together. 70s, 80s, 60s. Let's get in there, shall we? I get the feeling it's pretty much on the surface. No! Shouldn't have said that, should I? Oh, what's this? It's definitely lead. Is it something nice lead? Looks nicely shapen, doesn't it? What be ye, my friend? Oh no, I don't think it's anything good. That's a shame. Yeah, it was the odd shape that got me. I was thinking like a nice token or something, but no, if anything does come up off it, I'll have a good look later. I will get back to you. This is why I go on about not being too quick to disregard lead. So there we have a lead lump, yeah, but if you turn it over, see what I mean? Now that is an old artefact, old lead artefact. That is interesting. That is an interesting one. 1 second. Ooh, there you go. That's a bit better. That is interesting, isn't it? I wonder what that was then. Wow, cool. Now that is an interesting little thing. Shows that it can pick out the teeny items as well, because that is very small. Oh, what do you reckon that is then? Strap end? Horse mount of some sort? Like a teeny one, a strap mount. Yeah, I don't think it's a strap end because of these. It's definitely mounted on something. Maybe it was mounted on a goose. Yeah, interesting little thing though. Obviously has some age to it, doesn't it? Cute. It's another conveyor belt. Huh? Like, what are these things? I never had these before. I find them strange, and I do not trust them. Right, this is a nice signal. 78, 77. Cool. Let's get in there. Oh no, that was just a flat shotgun shell on the surface, posing as something rather lovely. That's an interesting one. Little one laying on the surface there. A little Space Invader. That's is that a buckle, do you think? Oh no, I don't think it's a buckle. It feels like there should be a pin across there of some sort. Could be something that goes on the lapel, or you know, it could be, it feels military rather than horsey, if that makes sense. Yeah, strange. Interesting little thing. It has just got dark. And it's just got dark because it is about to hammer down. Yeah, we'll call this the last one, I reckon, because that is going to be a much bigger shower than it was earlier. Yeah, just a bit of lead there. I thought it might be something exciting. Not a bad little first hunt there, X30. Not bad at all. Right, let's round up. Now, that wasn't a bad first hunt at all, was it? That was a really good first hunt. Some really interesting coins come up there, which I'll be cleaning on the Patreon page. But that button, the military button, which I called a square button, which is actually, it is a square, but if you turn it, it's a diamond. It's shaped like a diamond. So, yeah, sorry about that one. That's going to be interesting to clean up as well. But yeah, going back, the common sense metal detecting things, really, really important that if you do find something which is, or a couple of finds in a certain place, it could be like a coin spill, so it could be a purse spill or something's happened there and they've lost all their stuff in around about the same place, but you find that people will detect, find a couple of things, go, oh cool, and just carry on straight on. When, you know, if you really slow things down and pay particular attention and just be methodical about that particular area, then you'll find that more finds will probably come up in that area, depending what was lost. Also, it could be some sort of catchment area where things have just moved to that place through time at the bottom of a hill and gravity's slowly taking them down, or something's going on with the plough. There's a plough turn and they've gone up the field, turned, come back, and it just all congregates in one area. That happens as well. So it's just, yeah, pay particular attention to that. But anyway, the Q30, not the X30 as I kept on going on about, did really, really well with that hunt. And to me, it feels like an evolution of the X5 and the X10. And there's one little thing that I reckon they could have done a little bit better with it, and I'll talk about that in the unboxing and the depth test, which should be next week. Wow. Anyway, my friends, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.